Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the TMP group. My name is Tom. Today is Wednesday. It's March 16th, 2022. Super happy you jumped in today. On your way in, if you like what you hear, please hit the like button. It will help get this video out to more people. If you're new to the channel, hit the share, hit the subscribe so you can hear more content from myself and the collective opinions of the TMP group. I do have to tell you that I'm not a financial planner. Nothing that I say here on this video should be construed as a indication or advice to buy, sell, or hold a stock. I'm just trying to bring you information as to what I'm doing, as to what the private members of my group, the TMP group, are doing. And let's just jump right into it. Woke up this morning, the markets were kind. Obviously in anticipation of the FOMC, the Fed meeting this morning. I know that my portfolio was up until right before the Fed spoke, and then it dropped down, but it was still positive, and it definitely closed positive, and I'll get to those numbers later on in the video. Okay, now I've got financial advice out of the way. Again, education and entertainment purposes only. I'm going to give you a quick recap on the Fed meeting in case you missed it. Fed Pal did say that there would be 6 more Fed meetings regarding the rate hikes, which indicated 7 total rate hikes, including this one today. He also said that each meeting that the Fed does, he will assess the percentage, whether it be a quarter basis point, 0.25, or 0.50, half a basis point hike, and that all Fed meetings, the next 6 Fed meetings, will be live. So he can be flexible. Which meant that he did not want to be tied down to a fixed plan, didn't want the Fed to be tied down to a fixed plan. Nimble, I believe, was the word that he used. You can correct me if you want to. That the Fed needed to be nimble in helping to sustain the economy and keep inflation under control. So I believe the market has these 6 Fed prices or rate hikes priced in. I do also believe that somewhere, probably after the second or third, within the next 3 or 4 meetings, that we will see the 0.50, and hopefully the market's pricing that in as well. The tone also acknowledged or alluded to the market being oversold, which we all have seen our portfolios drop. No fault of the companies, they're still great companies, but the market oversold, which is a good thing. So there's lots of good going on in the market. The market hates uncertainty. Today the market got a little bit of certainty back, and that's why we saw a pop. So I do want to talk about the 4 growth stocks that I've been covering. They are 4 stocks that I have personally been in. I know a lot of members of the TMP group are in, that we've been adding on. We've been buying the dips and trying to lower our cost basis on these 4 stocks. And the 4 stocks are SoFi, DraftKings, NEO, and ChargePoint. I know many of you are in these stocks and are interested in where they're going. We've seen a lot of pain. Today we saw some green. It seems like the red or the downtrend is about a 2-to-1. So meaning if we go down 10 points, we come up 5, and we've been losing a lot of ground. I also believe that by the end of the year that will turn around. We're long-term investors of the TMP group. We do trade. We trade with about 20% of our capital, but the other 80% goes into long-term holdings. And I firmly believe that these 4, specifically SoFi, DraftKings, NEO, and ChargePoint, have what it takes to get into that long-term portfolio holding that will make us generational wealth. So let's take a look at it. Today, and I time-stamped the market at 9:20 a.m. on all 4 of these to see where they were at about 40 minutes before the meeting, and then where they closed at. So let's look at SoFi. At 9:20 a.m., SoFi was up to $8.71. It was up about 6.25%, and it closed today at $8.57. So it closed up 4.5%. DraftKings at 9:20, 40 minutes prior to the Fed meeting, was up up to $18.18. That's a 12.5% rip that we got on DraftKings. And DraftKings closed at $18.32. So DraftKings had a very, very, very nice close. NEO, let's take a look at NEO. NEO closed, at 9:20 was trading right around $18.05 off of yesterday's close. That's a 21% gain. NEO closed today at $18.75, giving us a 25.5% return. NEO is definitely one of the stocks that had been in the crosshairs of the China conflict. China did come out today and say that it was going to smooth out its regulations, and it gave the big money, if you would, a lot of confidence that it is okay to invest in China stocks, specifically NEO. And then the last one, ChargePoint, CHPT, at 9:20 a.m. prior to the Fed meeting. ChargePoint was up almost 10%, 9.5%, at $16.99. We got a nice solid close with ChargePoint at $17.05. So it's up 10.4%. So again, the four stocks, SoFi, DraftKings, NEO, and ChargePoint, we will continue to dollar cost average into these throughout the year. I do believe personally, and again, this is just my opinion, that all four of these will be higher at the end of the year. So we did not miss this. We still have massive gains to come. If you take a look at the market getting a little bit of certainty today, it showed how quickly these stocks can rip. We got a 4.5, a 3.5, a 25.5, and a 10.4% return, respectively, on these four stocks. As I'm filming this video, and I'm doing it on my phone, of course, I just saw a notification come through Coinbase that Ethereum was up 5%. So the markets liked what they had to see today. Let's take a look at tip ranks. Let's look at tip ranks on all four of these right here and see where tip ranks have them. SoFi tip ranks has a 12-month price target at $16.85. That's a 96% upside on SoFi. SoFi at these levels, we consider a very strong buy. Buy with both fists. That's what I'm doing. DraftKings, tip ranks has a price target. Again, it closed at $18.32. And DraftKings has a price target with tip ranks of $34.30. That's 87% upside in 12 months. Now, just because tip ranks says that we've got an 87%, 96%, doesn't mean that we'll always get it. However, it's not going to be far off, in my opinion. Let's look at NEO. NEO is the biggest ripper, has the biggest gain. And again, NEO closed at $18.75. Up 25% today. DraftKings has this, tip ranks. I've got DraftKings on my mind. It must be March Madness, baby. Tip ranks has this at a price target, 12 months, $51.14, 172% upside. These are the kind of gains that we're looking for. We will continue to buy NEO, continue to dollar cost average into NEO. If you haven't checked out the video I have with the DCA into SoFi, DraftKings, NEO, and ChargePoint, take a look at it. The commitment is about $800 a week over 10 weeks, $8,000 into these plays. $200 per stock. Okay, ChargePoint, final one, closed today, just over $17. Nice to see ChargePoint making its way back up. We got a 10.4% rip on it today. But what does Tip Ranks say? Tip Ranks has this at a $24.50 price target, giving us a 43% upside in the runway. Excited about that. My personal portfolio, if I take a look at it overall, this morning at 9:20 a.m., I was up 11.7%. And then it went down at 11:30. So between the Fed coming out, Jay Powell speaking, it went down 8% to a positive 3.75%. However, I, like you, I'm sure if you're in these stocks and the other stocks that we cover here on the channel, were up. We closed up 14.5% today. Ladies and gentlemen, do not let the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt kick you out of your trades. If you're trading on margin, manage your accounts so you don't get sold out of positions that you like and positions that you want. I will repeat this. Invest in companies you understand. Invest in companies you have strong conviction in. So when we do experience the lows, it gives you motivation to buy deeper. And on the highs, let's just keep holding these, because I believe that in a 10-year run with all of these stocks, we will see massive, massive gains. Okay, Like I said, I believe the markets will be much higher at the end of the year. I personally am giving myself the green light to buy at these levels for long-term investments. Now, the next Fed decision comes out on May 4th. So let's see what happens then. Until then, I do hope everyone's portfolio is up and to the right. I hope the green is so bright that it's blinding our eyes, and I hope that we can continue to make money in these volatile markets. I also hope to see you on the next video.